Is that your kettle?
Milk? Oh, I forgot. You take it black.
You know, it takes a certain type of person to use something that someone's told them in confidence against them. I asked for your opinion. It's very telling that you would throw that back in my face.
Oh, like when I ask your opinion about Nigel and you make fun of him.
That's different.
Why?
Because it was funny.
Well, I happen to think it's quite funny that you made a complete arse out of yourself in front of your superior. But what makes it delightful is that now that he has evidence of your arseness, he'll probably realize who you really are. And what makes it all sublime is that you could be fired and on a plane back to New York by noon tomorrow.
Except you don't want me to leave.
Really?
No. You see, I'm a pleasant diversion around here for you. It'd be too quiet without me. Without me here, you'd have no choice but to face your problems.
You are my only problem.
That's your problem. You're in denial. I watch you. I see things. I know you.
You don't see anything. You don't have an answer. You play mind games. Nigel knows me.
He does? I'll bet he doesn't know your favorite color.
Don't be ridiculous. Of course he does.
He doesn't.
I happen to disagree.
Arlette,
All right, mate. Yeah, we just picked up someone on that armed robbery.
I'm on my way.
I hate you.
I hate you too!
Sorry I'm late. Dreadful traffic. Hello, Eddie.
Hey, Nigel.
You all right, Nigel?
It's your father.
No, what's Poppy done now?
He phoned me at work today. It seems he wants us to come to dinner.
He called you himself. Amazing. What did he sound like?
Like an executioner on a short break.
Friendlier than usual, then?
But I wasn't fooled. He's up to something, and I don't like it. Cheers.
What did you tell him?
I didn't give him the satisfaction of a response. I'll have one of the secretaries call him up later in the week and disappoint him.
Nigel, sweet, we must go. Poppy's finally making an effort.
I don't want to drive all the way out to the country to perform for Poppy like a dancing bear.
Hey, you want drama? Why don't you tell him that his daughter dropped out of college and she's still living in the apartment that they should be renting to a very nice policeman from New York.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for a beer.
Here, drink this. Not in here, not in there.
Where?
America! Look, there's a flight leaving in half an hour. Chop, chop. You know it's difficult for Poppy to express human emotions. I don't want to overstate it, but I think Poppy likes you.
Petal, I can tell you exactly what he's going to do. After dinner, he will take off his glasses and rub his eyes and sigh with the weight of the world on his shoulders and say, "Nigel, my boy, it's been a lovely adventure, but I believe I'll have my portfolio back." As if I had personally sucked the wind out of this blasted economy. Do you know how much money I've made him since I've been his broker? Why do we have to go to dinner? Why can't he be a man and fire me over the phone?
I think you'll be surprised, Nigel. My father is finally reaching out to you.
Join us for dinner tonight, Eddie.
Sure. Hello there.
Hi, Eddie. How are you this morning?
Looking forward to dinner at your father's?
I am, yes, but not as much as you leaving.
Does he approve of Nigel?
He does, yes, thanks.
Interesting. You see, I only ask because sometimes older people have a hard time accepting today's alternative lifestyles. You know, it's hard for them to get down with the whole idea of open same-sex relationships, like you and Nigel. Old folks can be so set in their ways, can't they?
You are entertaining. But if I wanted a joke, I'd try and catch you naked. Poppy and Nigel understand each other. They're not the best of friends, but what can you do? Bye, Eddie. Have a terrible day.
How are your studies coming along, Fiona? Bristol agreeing with you?
Very well, thank you. Very well.
You two should look in on that nice policeman from New York, renting the house while you're up in London. See how he's getting on.
Yes. Yes, perhaps we will. Is everyone for pudding?
Done for me, thank you.
Poppy, please. Nigel's creme brulee is absolutely brilliant. It's his speciality.
It's out of the question, I'm afraid, with my irritable bowel.
I'll get the creme brulee.
So, Nigel, my boy, what are your intentions?
I intend to stay the course, sir.
Pardon?
We're in it for the long term, aren't we? And the big picture is rosy indeed. I believe it's safe to say that your portfolio is successful by every measure, except profits.
I'm talking about my daughter. What are your intentions?
Oh, well, Fiona. She's quite a girl.
Will you marry?
Well, we've been seeing each other a while, and people keep asking, and one has to say something, doesn't one? And of course, we aren't getting any younger.
Dow Jones closed up a point. That's also reflected in the FTSE. Pound is trading well against the dollar, up 2 cents, also against the euro. Euro is now worth 62 pence. Turning to the money markets, there's been some heavy trading in the Nikkei. Solid gains in technology shares.
What is it, darling?
Why couldn't you have just said something to Poppy?
What do you mean? What should I have said?
That you love me. That you can't live without me. That the only way you can imagine spending the rest of your life is with me beside you.
Sweetheart, I meant every word you just said. I just didn't say it.
Then why didn't you just say it?
I thought it was understood.
How could Poppy understand it if you never said
I
it?
truly meant it, even if I didn't actually say it. It was a difficult situation. I suppose none of us knows what we'll actually do in the heat of battle when they're shooting real bullets at us for the first time.
It was dinner, Nigel, not the Normandy invasion. There's something I have to ask you. What's my favourite colour?
Why do you ask?
Nigel, please.
Is this a test?
Yes, I suppose it is.
Well, then I expect you'd be very disappointed if I didn't say orange.
Thank you.
For what?
For putting up with me.
I hope that's not for me. I'm not the enemy, you know.
No, I know who the enemy is. Believe me. Just so you know, he knew my favourite colour. pays me attention and listens to me and knows who I am and cares about me in all the little ways that add up to something deep and profound and exciting. So there.